how can I do this? How? A lot of people want to bring toys into the bedroom. But the question is, how? How do you do it? How can I do this? How? So I'm going to tell you. That's right. The starting point for this is a conversation. You should be speaking with your partner, communicating as always. You can't just surprise them. I mean, you can, but it may not go so well. What you want to do is speak to your partner and say, hey, I was thinking of doing these things. I've been thinking about doing this. In fact, it's probably better to start with one. You know, if you bring in a whole duffel bag and just empty it on the bed, may not go so well. Step one would be a conversation, an introduction to your idea, to your suggestion. Number two is, in that conversation, you want to let them know that this is not about them lacking in an area. You want to let them know that this is a way to be more playful, a way to have more fun, a way to bring you two closer together. Because really, that's what it's about. It's about intimacy. It's about opening up. And that's what you want to do. You want to be able to do that with your partner. But in order to do that, this is the beginning. Once they've spoken with you, you're in agreement, and you're ready to get things going, the next step would be setting the scene. Your partner's comfort in this introduction is highly important. I can't stress how important it is. The reason for that is, at any moment, they could turn away, say, I don't want to do it. No. Nope. And they're more likely to do that if you just spring it on, if you just throw it at them. That's when they're more likely to feel uncomfortable. What you want to do is keep in mind that this is a new thing. You want to keep in mind this is a new experience. Even if it's not for them, it's a new experience for the two of you together. And this means that you want to tread softly. So how are you going to set the scene? Well, you're going to let them know, hey, this is what we spoke about. Are you ready? Are you sure? Do you have any questions? Open the floor. Let them know you're here for them. The idea, as always, is to leave on a good note, to have a great experience. So you want to make sure there's no doubt and they're ready. And then you start small. This is the next step. You don't just throw them into the deep end. You start small. What do I mean by that? Do I mean something like this? No, because there's all type of stuff. And everyone's into different stuff. So I'm not talking about the size of the device. I'm speaking about the amount of usage. Don't make it a 5-hour session, a 5-hour focus on this device. Just break them off a little taste. I mean, let them know, hey, all right, you ready? All right, here we go. Be patient. Ask them, hey, how you feeling over there? You all right? You good? Okay. Should I press the second button now? You want to try it like, no, not yet? Okay, no problem. And be ready to hear that stop. That whoa, no mas. Throwing it. throw in the towel. No more. You got to be ready for that because this is something that's brand new. You've just introduced it. You just brought it in. You can't expect them to just jump off the diving board into the deep end and start backstroking. Can't do that. So, you've introduced it. You've brought it in. If you show them a good time, if you make them comfortable, if they enjoy themselves, guess what? You'll be able to do it again. You'll be able to do it again. Yeah, you will. Because now, even though they got a small taste, that sample was enough probably. And guess what? If they didn't enjoy it, that's okay. Just go in your bag of tricks, literally, and try something else. Maybe not the next day, maybe not the next session, but you let them know, hey, listen, you wasn't digging that. How you feel about this one? If they did dig it, then you could let them know, hey, you want to try more of that flavor? Or would you like to sample the chocolate chip this time? You know what I mean? There's plenty of options. But you got to keep it fun. You got to keep it comfortable. You got to keep it flowing organically. These are the things that are key, especially in these introductory sessions. Reality is bringing this thing in, or these things in most people's minds, is weird. It's strange. It's unorthodox. It's unheard of. And it's not unheard of or weird or any of those things. It's just new for that person. Or new as a unit. Maybe they did it before, one time at band camp. But that ain't this. So now the circumstances are different and they want to be comfortable. Just like you. You want somebody to just throw something on you? Nah. So hopefully these steps will help you. Hopefully these steps will give you a smoother transition. And if you've got questions, you know what to do. Throw them in the comments. And I'll do my best to answer them. And if you need another video, more in depth, I'm not against that either. Holler at me. Let me know.